guys, so today I have a tutorial for this look, and this look is extra special because it is actually in collaboration with one of my friends from Instagram. Her name is Lady Olsen on Instagram. I will put it right here. But anyways, I have followed her for quite a bit. I think I first found her page through Vegan Beauty Addict because I think Vegan Beauty Addict shared her and was like, you need to go follow her, and I was like, yes I do, she's absolutely beautiful. So we decided to collaborate on a Gothic inspired look, but we wanted it to be a little bit different, so we decided to do a grayscale Gothic look. So literally the only colors that I used were white to black and everything in between, so just gray tones. I really like how it turned out. I wish I could like paint my body and stuff, but ain't nobody got time for that. I just love Gothic makeup so much because there's no rules to Gothic makeup. Like, Gothic makeup is the most interesting and the most unique makeup in my opinion because it's literally like they shave eyebrows and like draw, like their faces are literally canvases for anything that they want to put on it. So some of my favorites are Drac Mackins on Instagram and YouTube, and then V for Void on Instagram. Oh my god, they are so talented, like so insanely talented. So thank you to those guys for giving me inspiration, and thank you so much to Daya, Lady Olsen on Instagram. I love you so much and I'm so excited that we get to collaborate. She unfortunately doesn't have a YouTube yet, but make sure you go to her Instagram, like her photo, give her a follow. She is so insanely gorgeous and such a talented makeup artist. So, one more disclaimer, this is probably the worst instructional tutorial you will see from me ever, because when I sat down I had no idea what I was doing, so I hopped from like my eyes to my face, back to my eyes again, because I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I'm going to try to explain what I'm doing the best that I can, but honestly I didn't even know what I was doing most of the time, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and say sorry in advance that this is not a very good instructionally savvy video, so sorry about that. But anyways, you guys, if you guys want to see how I got this monochromatic grayscale Gothic inspired look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so to start off for foundation, I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is in the shade 42, and then I'm mixing it with my NYX foundation mixer, and I'm mixing a ton of it to make it literally the lightest foundation possible without actually having a white foundation, which is what I was going for, but I don't have a white foundation, so this is the closest that we're going to get. So I'm just going to buff that all over my skin, including my ears, down my neck. You could do your shoulders if you wanted to, but I just honestly didn't want to get it on my shirt, so yeah. Then I'm going to mix in my liquid camouflage concealer. I'm going to mix that with more of my white foundation mixer, and I'm going to use this to highlight and kind of conceal and highlight my face. And yeah, I'm just going to buff that in with my fingers, and then, or apply it with my fingers and then buff it in with my makeup sponge. And then I'm just going to take this Lunatick Cosmetic Lab setting powder, and I'm going to set my eyes real quick before they crease, and I'm also going to I'm also going to set my entire face with this as well, just with a bigger, fluffier brush. And this is the color scheme I'm going to be working with today, but for now I'm just going to take a matte white eyeshadow. This is White Lies from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to use this to like further highlight my face. So I really wanted that stark, literally white under eye, so I'm just going to use that kind of like you would use a banana powder to just brighten up and highlight. Then to start with eyes, I'm going to take this really light gray mixed with that kind of medium tone gray. These are all Makeup Geek shades. I'll have the names listed down below with descriptions of the colors. But first I'm going to take the very light gray and mix it with a little bit of the medium gray, and I'm going to place this all over in my transition shade area, but I'm also going to be focusing it on that inner corner, or like inner part of my eye. You can see right here where I'm placing it, just kind of by my brow, just to give me kind of a furrowed, creepy, weird sort of look. Then I'm taking that darkest gray color and I'm just deepening that inner area of my eye with a blending brush. This is a Live and Breathe Beauty blending brush. So I'm just very, very lightly going in and deepening that inner socket of the eye. Then I'm going to take the shade Mercury by Makeup Geek. It's just a really pretty shimmery silver shade, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease just for a little bit of something, just because. I don't know why. It looked cool, so why not? Okay, then I'm going to take the black from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette because it's the best black in my collection. I'm just going to take this on a stiff shadow brush, and I'm holding a towel underneath so that I don't get fallout. You guys can use whatever you want for that, but I'm just going to pat that in a thick line under my lower lash line. And then once that's on, I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just softly blend it out. Then I'm going to line that lower lash line with my NYX retractable NYX retractable eyeliner. Quick grapefruit juice break. And then with whatever is left on that brush that we used to blend out our lower lash line, I'm just going to take that in the socket of my eyes just because I didn't want to place black there, but I just wanted a little bit more depth. Then I'm taking those two shades one more time, and we're going to start contouring our face with it. So for this, I used mostly the medium shade, but started with the light shade and then built up to the medium shade. And here my camera battery overheated, but I just contoured my entire face just like how you would normally contour your face. And I am being sure to take that down the neck and down the sides of the neck to make it look a little bit creepier, a little bit more skeletal. And make sure you contour all around your face, just because, especially with a look like this, you want to give your face some sort of depth and definition, because your face is white. So definitely make sure to contour all the way around your face. And then I'm just using the matte white shadow to clean up any areas that I want cleaned up. And then I'm just taking a really soft blending brush. This is the same blending brush we used for our crease, with those same colors to contour my nose and underneath my lip a little bit. And then I'm just contouring my neck a little bit more, because why not? Then I'm just going to fill in my brows real quick. I put this off because I didn't know what kind of eye look I wanted to do, but I pretty much just filled them in a little bit, kind of like how I normally do. Then we're going to do a cut crease, which I never do. I don't really prefer them on my eyes, but I thought it'd be really interesting for this look. So right now I'm just taking that medium gray with this is an Anastasia number 12 brush, and I'm just kind of mapping out where I want the cut crease. This kind of turned out pretty messy, but it was like my second cut crease I've ever tried ever, so hopefully you guys don't hate me. But anyways, I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Immortal gel liner on that same brush and just slowly start to build that kind of cut crease. I kind of did it where it was just kind of like a winged liner, but the wing also went into a cut crease. So yeah. This took so freaking long, you guys. I cannot tell you how much I had to edit out because it just took so long. I was trying to be so careful and not mess it up, and I ended up messing up the other eye, but I mean, that's okay. So yeah, this one got a little bit messy and chunky, but of course one turns out great and the other one turns out like poo, but oh well, what can you do? And then to clean up this super messy cut crease over here, I just took a little concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm just kind of trying to fix my mistakes. It's still a little messy, but honestly, when my eyes were open, you couldn't really tell, so yeah. And then I'm just going to pat white shadow all over my lid, and I did this for both eyes, obviously, but yeah, just white shadow, and then I went back and cleaned up the lines with more black eyeshadow. This took so long. Oh my god. No kidding. Okay, then I'm going to highlight my face using, I believe this is Ice Queen by Makeup Geek. It's just a really, really pretty white shimmery shade, and yes, monochrome highlight on fleek. I'm just going to highlight all over my face to give it a lot of dimension. Then we're going to add some white tears to this look. So I'm taking the NYX liquid liner in white. I forgot who I learned this from. I feel like I learned this from Glam & Gore. But for tears, you like start with a little ball and then like flick up to create the like teardrop effect. I really like how it turned out. It's pretty cool. And then I decided to do 2 random little artsy dots by my eyebrows, because why not? And then I'm just applying a black liquid lipstick all over my lips, obviously. And then I'm going to take this this shimmery silver eyeshadow. This is Mercury from Makeup Geek, the same one I used on my eyes earlier. And I'm just going to pat that on top of the lipstick in the center of my lips. Yes, I love how that turned out. And then I decided to use this as blush, and I love how it looked. I just love the gradient effect that it gave, and it really, I felt like this really sold the like monochrome look. I love it. Then to prep my eyes for falsies, I'm just taking my Styli-Style liner and I'm just doing a really, really thin line, just again to prep for falsies. And then I'm going to apply some falsies to the top and one little wispy to the bottom. These are Koko lashes in Risque. And once those are on, then this look is completely done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun creating this look. Be sure to go check out Daya's account on Instagram and give her love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.